In this demonstration for BarTender Integration Software, we are going to print a bartender label from an event in Business Central. In previous videos in this series, we created a bartender label and a bartender printer, and we put them together combined with the bartender event in the bartender label printer setup. Let's take one more look at the bartender label printer setup before we print our label. Let's click the magnifying glass at the top right of our page, and in the search box, we're going to type bartender label printer setup. We can select bartender label printer setup from our results list, and it will open up the page. As explained in our bartender label printer setup video in this series, this setup is necessary to place the print to bartender option on the event you want to print from. We have a setup for the finished production order event that specifies the label code and the printer to send it to. And you can see the label is also recognized as enabled. Now we can open the finished production order and print the label. Let's click the magnifying glass at the top right of the page, and we're going to type in the search box, finished production order. As we type, we can see it populates, and we can select finished production orders from our list. You can see our production order. Now we're going to click into it. And from here, we can click process and then print to bartender. The print window that opens lists any bartender label that has a bartender label printer setup for the finished production order. We only have one setup, so we only see one. But if we had more labels for this event, we would see them listed here. The number of labels is 0 because our label has a default number of labels data source from the quantity field in the item ledger entry table. If we override that 0 and click OK, we'll get a warning that we're going to overwrite the default number of labels, and it's going to ask us to confirm by clicking yes. So let's do that. We'll make that a 1. We'll click OK, and we get our warning. Do you want to override the number of labels to print? I'm going to click no. I just wanted to show you the error message. So we'll leave that at 0. And now we can click OK. And it starts to print. And now that that window has disappeared, the label has printed. We'll review the output and the bartender integration log in the next video in our series. Thank you for watching this demonstration for BarTender Integration Software. Please check out our other videos in the BarTender Integration series. Thank you very much.